Hey guys, Mark here from Stretchworks again. Today we're going to work on a little bit of shoulder mobility as well as thoracic mobility. So these are some easy wall exercises that you can do to really start to open that stuff up. Again, using a lot more than just one-dimensional type of kind of stretching. So the simple thing is find yourself a wall, get close to it, try not to put hands on it, you want to make it dirty. But if you don't mind, you can definitely go ahead or take a towel, whatever's easiest. But what you can do is we're going to work on both right as well as left. So this changes the stretch a little bit. So just to warm up the shoulder, we're going to kind of just follow into an arc, try to keep your head forward, all right, and just making kind of a nice circle on the wall. All right, so you're going to do about 10 reps of that, and then you can switch. So just changing the foot actually changes a lot of the dimensions of kind of the stretch and mobility, all right? So here we go. Cool. So that's the first one. Second one, now instead of just doing shoulder, we're going to also work on thoracic mobility. So earlier we did a lot of extension work, so now we're going to add a little bit more rotation work. So this is super good if you're kind of locked up there. A lot of people have upper thoracic issues or even lumbar issues can kind of alleviate some pain. So watch this one. So all we do is if we keep the left foot close to the wall, again, we're going to rotate around, and as we rotate around, we're just going to take that other one on the wall and then side bend as well. All right, come back. Here we go. Shoulder mobility, side bend, and come back. So this should feel really good on that thoracic spine. Again, now, if we change the feet, that changes the stretch a little bit more. So now instead of inhibiting the left hip, right, the hip now can actually help us. Because before, when you're here, when you stop, actually, if you don't have internal rotation, it forces your chest and thoracic to do a lot more work, right? Whereas if you're here, now you get to open up that hip a little bit more, so it's not blocked. So you get a little bit more range of motion. So that's why I like to start with the other one first, because it's blocked, to then this one, or even vice versa. Sometimes you can start this way, make it a little easier, right, for you to kind of be successful, open it up a little bit, and you'd be surprised when you come back, man, it's not as tight. I've opened that hip a little bit more. So again, here, come back, come down, forward, up, come back, and forward. So that's awesome. So that's basically number 2. Now if we look at number 3, this is just rotation. So we keep our arm here, and I just want to rotate and try to touch as far as you can. So again, looking at keeping that hip on the wall as possible, and that shoulder on the wall, and just touching. All right. So again, if I keep this hip here, it's blocking, so it's not allowing me. Again, you need a lot of internal rotation in this hip to be able to excessively rotate. Otherwise, again, what it forces is that lumbar or even that upper thoracic to have to do more work. So again, this is where we get the thoracic part. So here we rotate, come back. So now, if we keep this foot here, open up, you can see it might be a little easier because now you have that rotation in the hip to help you. So the hip rotates, thoracic rotates. Again, try not to get that rotation from the lumbar spine. This is not a lumbar spine rotation. You'll get some rotation there, but really it's that thoracic that we're really trying to open up. So again, inhale, exhale. Cool. And then number 4 is that we stay in this position. Now we're just going to add that side bend. So as we're here, now side bend this way, keeping your hand on the wall. Again, go to where you're successful. For me, this is as far as I go. And that's okay. So here, same deal. And then switch those hands. Or switch those feet, sorry. So if I'm going, I'm opening up and rotate. You can see this one's a lot more limited. Because again, if you don't have a lot of internal rotation in this hip, it's going to prohibit you from going. So other parts of the body have to make up for it. So here you go. And so what I recommend is about 10, 15 reps each side. Really start to open up, again, all the chains. So it's not just shoulder, not just thoracic. You'll start to feel your chest stretch. You'll start to feel, your glute stretch. Your sometimes even some people who are super tight hamstrings. So really great mobility work on the wall. Give it a try. If you have comments or concerns, please put those below so we can kind of help you out. And looking forward to more to come. So again, if you have also suggestions or maybe things that you want to work on, we can definitely use some of the feedback and happy to deliver any content that you need. So stay safe, be well, stay healthy. Let's move better so we can live better. Cheers.